Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel CyberXFopsy. In this video, we are going to the day 4, which is the advent of cyber, which where we're gonna discover how to use AI in security, old Saint Nick. Okay, we'll jump on it. So we have officially entered into the room, which is AIinSecurity, which unleashed the power of AI by exploring its use within the cybersecurity. Okay, you can check on these two videos for your reference of this room. So however, we're gonna start the introduction. So basically what the introduction says here is the West Festival company TPFC is upgrading their chatbot, which is Van Chatty. That's the first uh, para. So what they wanna try is to, as this Vanchatty bot is underperforming, they want to add it to a new AI cybersecurity assistant called VanSolvIT. Okay, and so this will improve what they need tasks to for the AI, and they're testing this new AI tool to fix and identify the security vulnerabilities before the Christmas season. So basically this room will cover probably defensive, offensive and software security needs. So these are the learning objectives, how AI can be used as an assistant in cybersecurity for a variety of roles and domains and tasks, using an AI assistant to solve various tasks within cybersecurity. Some of the considerations, particularly in cybersecurity, surrounding the use of AI. Okay, and this will show the connecting the machine. We are already aware of how to connect the TryHackMe, so we're gonna start the machine and as well as the target machine, and it gonna okay, both have been connected. So for now we have successfully started the attack box and the target machine. However, it's gonna take some time to reload, so for now I'm gonna click check, and voila, we did the first task and we're gonna do the second task. We'll go through it meanwhile. So the boom of AI assistance is artificial intelligence, that buzzword that seems here to say. Who would have thought? Today's room will highlight some ways AI is utilized in cybersecurity, along with some important considerations to bear in mind when deploying AI for such attacks. Particularly at the time of writing, AI is increasingly seen as a tool to boost speed by handling often tedious, time consuming tasks. I agree with that, allowing humans to perform the real magic. Of course, organizations wants to see experience, not avoidance, in how these tools are operated. GPT. Okay. And of course, we are making so lazy of using AI, but now AI is embedded into everyday workflows, transforming how tasks are done and boosting productivity like never before. Okay, these are the some of features of AI: processing a large amount of data, behavior analysis, and generative AI, especially when it comes to in cybersecurity. However, on the other hand, if you look at the defensive security, AI agents are being used in blue teaming to speed up detection, investigation, and response, making them quicker, more dependable. Okay, and when it comes to offensive security, AI agents made a notable impact on an offensive security by automating and handling the often very laborious consuming tasks that a penetration might traditionally undertake. Of course, okay, these are the some of the considerations. You can look into this room. So we have officially connected the attack box and we got some IP address, which is the target IP, and it was saying title Advent of Cyber 2025 Day 4 AI Showcase. Okay, we have connected to the attack box, which is an attacker machine, and this is our target IP 10.48.137.201. So there are some couple of questions we're gonna delve into step by step. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna press enter to close this, and gonna go Chrome, and we're gonna access this, copy, and however I want to use it in a big browser so that it's very easy. Paste. Wait, let me cut down this and now visit. Okay, we are here, so we're gonna maximize it. So showcase stages, there are 4 stages. Complete stage to continue. Okay, and to revisit again. So the introduction says AI assistant, welcome to AI showcase. There are 3 teams: red team, blue team, software security, and showing its own operations. This showcase will unlock your progress, but you can revisit at any stage you have completed. When you're ready, press the blue button. Okay, okay, this is the one I'm looking for. Completed. Now we are in the red team. Welcome to the red team showcase. I can help you generate Python scripts for the vulnerability within the web application of today's advent of cyber application. Shall we begin? Of course. Let's go. As as I'm ready. Ready. Okay. Okay, it has given some response. The vulnerability exists because the username field in the login is susceptible to SQL injection, so there is no input validation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open a terminal or an editor, Sublime Text, use the command nanoscript.py to create the file. Okay, paste this Python script into script.py. Okay, Control L and exit with Control X. Run this Python script. Okay, and we got the P. So we're gonna enter here, copy, and we're gonna open the terminal. This is the terminal. Okay, and what we're gonna do is nano. Let's wait. First, we need to open nano slash space script dot py. Okay, this is the editor, and we're gonna paste it, copy, paste. Mm, this is the thing. I was a bit upset. Okay, now here gonna go here. The IP is 10.48.137.201, and the next step is Control O and Control X. Let me check once. That's how you save the file and exit the file. Control O, Control X, file, enter, and Control X. Now we're gonna use, we need to, next step is to run the Python 3 script. Python 3 script dot py. Okay, And we got something over here for our Apache server, and this is sAInt. Okay, okay. Then I want to give it a try. And the same thing what you're gonna do is Control A. Yep, Control. Sorry. Now we're gonna do it 5000. Yeah, we got elf login details, and here we're gonna enter the Alice. Let's try whether we can. Got already the details right, so we I'm just giving a try whether it will work. Just a bit curious. The password is test. Not now. However, okay. Well, welcome admin. You have successfully logged into the system. This is how a basic SQL injection works. So the thing is like the input sanitation, validation or sanitization isn't good. If we do the sanitization for the input, then the chance of SQL injection is gonna be a bit tougher to crack to access the site. Okay, that's our first attack, and then we're gonna complete. And now we are okay. Sorry, let's unlatch. I think this should be good enough. Close this one, and then we can go over here. Okay, I will enlarge this one. Welcome to the Blue Team Showcase. I'm your Blue Team assistant. I can analyze logs and explain them. Let's solve them this test together. You can ask me to analyze. Okay, let's analyze. Okay, let's analyze the logs for the attack that we just performed. Okay, still when Sol IT is still thinking. Okay, however, eh, mm, we'll give it some time. Hmm. Okay, finally it's responding. It's showing some log entries 198.51 dot. There is some post login from PHP with the user. Yeah, analysis of the log. So it has given the user is likely using so IP address and the time and the date of update and the attack has been occurred. And the page was accessed and the username try to use Alice and followed by some SQL injection parameter to execute an SQL array. Of course, okay, understanding the log analysis summary. This log entry demonstrates a vulnerable web application that was exploited by an SQL injection attack. By analyzing the logs, we can identify, understand, highlight the importance of logging and monitoring for early detection vulnerabilities. So what we're gonna do from here is the blue team perspectives. We need to, as usual, identify, monitor, and improve, and take the measures. Stage to complete, stage to continue. Okay, this is the IP where they get an access with the username Alice and the password with the test. Okay, we have successfully continued this stage. Now the last stage is welcome to the software showcase. I can help you identify vulnerabilities in source code. Shall we take a look at the source code of today's advent of cyber application? Yes, I'm interested. Yes, let's see. It's AI is very slow to be honest, so that could be the reason I might be do fast forwarding, or the length of the video would be a bit more. As you can see, this is the last stage, that is the software assistance. So where we're gonna review the source code for vulnerabilities. Let's see what are the vulnerabilities in the source code. I'm pretty sure the base first and foremost thing should be user input sanitization for sure, because we already bypass the SQL injection attack. As you can see, we already have this flag, we have successfully exploited it. So let's wait until the AI is responding. Okay, as you can see, the username is post name and password. We can simply bypass the SQL injection using a default empty string. As usual, the best practices instead of statements of to prevent. Okay, first we'll read this one. Vulnerability is SQL injection. Explaining, we have used the question mark, default to empty string all or. So if a user has given the input sanitization which is the question mark, so if user or pass is used to fetch the attack, attackers can inject the malicious SQL code. Okay, what is the best practices? Use prepared statements instead of double question mark to prevent SQL injection. That's good. Validate input before storing or using it. Okay, use parameterized queries to prevent data leakage. Okay, what are the tools we're gonna use? This is for XAMP for testing SQL injection. I'm not sure, but however, I am bit know about the SQL map. So when it comes to PHP codes, the explanation of the PHP code uses to default empty strings for user and pass, which is insecure. This vulnerability allow attackers to read database content by defaulting to empty strings, which can be exploited. What is the best practice? So always use prepared statements. Example, dollars underscore post bracket username equal to username to prevent SQL injection. Yeah, we're gonna validate input. That's it. Gonna click continue, and we have successfully completed the today's showcase. This is the thing. We'll copy this and we'll enter to the questions. Complete the AI showcase by progressing through all of the stages. What is the flag present to you? Okay, copy, paste, check. Nice. Execute the exploit provided by the red team agent against. Yeah, we did it. That's the one in the SQL board. Yep. Copy and paste. Oh, sorry. I have copied the whole thing, so the thing is like just this one. Okay, if you enjoyed today's room, feel free to check out the defending adversarial attacks, where you will learn how to harden and secure models. So yeah, it's up to your choice whether if you are interested more about deep learning, then you can check out this room. And that's all for today's video. And finally, we did it AI insecurity. And today is very easy day, I guess. And that's all for day 4. Signing off, CyberX Popsy. I'll see you in the next video. Happy hacking!